Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Pikmin, man. We're gonna be talking about PFL regular season 6. It's gonna continue on. We got PFL every week now, and last week's PFL was pretty fun. Picks weren't really that good last week. Betting wise, I was down like half a on last week because Calder sold my parlay, and the co-main win Impact Sangani versus Jacob Nadeau went over 1.5 rounds somehow. The fight probably should have been stopped earlier, but that's the game. It is what it is. And now we're going to be talking about PFL. Let's talk about this card. We got Colin Lofgren taking on, Brendan Lofgren taking on Justin Gonzalez. Gonzalez coming off his first ever TKO loss to Braga. I was pretty heavy in Braga there. He was my lock on that card. Braga was my lock on that card. He was wasn't looking terrible in that fight early on. But he's going to be taking on Brendan Lofgren now. In the co-main when we got Logan Storley taking on Luca Poklid. Storley was supposed to fight someone else. We had a bunch of cancellations on this card. So apparently Logan Storley was supposed to fight Staropoli. I guess Staropoli withdrew. And also Brett Johns was supposed to fight Adam Borix. Borix withdrew. So a lot of cancellations on this card. But we got this wrestler with only one MMA fight. He's supposed to fight on this card, I guess. So a lot of cancellations. We got Diamond was supposed to fight Jose Perez. Now he's fighting Brett Johns, who's a former bantamweight. Yeah, so a lot of cancellations on this card. Let's start with the early fight. Tyler Diamond taking on Brett Johns, man. So you guys know I picked Tyler Diamond to beat Otto Rodriguez. I had a feeling that he's gonna be able to defend takedowns and outstrike Otto Rodriguez, who I didn't think had the best cardio overall. But so he excuse me. So Tyler Diamond is pretty good, man. His striking's okay. His striking defense does need some work, but takedown defense is okay. Not terrible. He has been out grappled before by guys like Moblid Kebulaev. Out grappled him. Brendan Lofgren was able to outwork him. That was a really close fight though. Other than that, he hasn't been losing to. He lost a close fight to Bryce Mitchell. So Bryce Mitchell is a high level wrestler. Brett Johns is a former bantamweight, and is he gonna be able to get those takedowns? He's only been losing to guys that can out-grapple him. Sabatello was able to out-grapple him, I guess. Timur Khizriev was able to out-grapple him. So he was fighting at bantamweight before. His only other two losses are to former bantamweight champion of UFC, Aljamain Sterling, and he lost to Pedro Munoz, who's been in the top 10 for so long in UFC. Has a win over Montel Jackson, who's a really good wrestler and striker. So he actually had a winning record in UFC, man, at bantamweight. I gotta go with Brett Johns here. I think he's probably gonna be able to grapple Tyler Diamond. If Tyler Diamond can keep it on the feet, he's probably gonna be able to outstrike Johns on the feet. But Johns' striking is not that horrendous, and his cardio is pretty good. He was able to get some takedowns in Khizriev, even though Khizriev was the better wrestler and the bigger guy out there. I gotta go with Johns here, but I'm not sure if I'll bet him because Diamond is really tough and he's an absolute junkyard dog. I bet him at plus 190 over Otto Rodriguez opening line, and I picked him to win as a dog there. You could have bet him at plus 150 even before the fight. I told you guys he's gonna win that fight. He was able to go out there and put a beating on Otto Rodriguez for all 3 rounds. I gotta go with Johns here. I think Johns will be the better wrestler, but I'm worried about him fighting at 145 since PFL doesn't have one bantamweight. Let's see how he does. Let's see how Brett Johns does at 145. Alright, guys. Up next, let's talk about the odds. Let me see if I can bring up the odds here. So odds for this one, Johns minus 160. He was actually opening up as an underdog. Minus 160. I like the over. I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. Let me see what the over is. Over on this one is over 2.5 minus 260. I think that's a good parlay piece. I don't see either one of these guys finishing each other. I just don't see them finishing each other in this fight. I think it goes yeah, let me see. They have odds. They have over here. Yeah. I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. Good parlay piece. I don't see I really don't see Johns finishing him with a ground and pound. I know he's finished Kakarov before, but I really don't see him finishing Diamond. Diamond is tough. He's never gonna go out and quit. And yeah, I think it goes over 2.5. I like the over 2.5 more than like either one of these guys because this could be a really close fight. But I think Johns will be the better wrestler out there. Johns by just is going to be my pick. Up next, we got Don Madge taking on Neiman Gracie. Give me Don Madge. He's gonna win this fight, man. I picked him by submission over Brennan Ward, and he was able to go out there submit him the first minute and a half. I don't even think that fight went over 1.5 minutes. Yeah, he right away took his back and subbed him. Now Neiman Gracie has good jiu-jitsu, but he's not looking that good out there. He looked better out there against Yamauchi. He was able to win the second round, but lost the first and third round. Third round was gonna close though, so it wasn't like a crazy dominant performance by Yamauchi. But I thought Yamauchi did enough to win that fight. Yeah. I'm gonna go Madge. I think Madge is probably gonna win this fight by. Is he gonna get the submission? I don't really see him getting the submission. Gracie's pretty tough though, man. He's only been finished like one time, and it was by Yamauchi back in 2022. Don Madge, is he gonna get the knockout? I could see him getting a finish. I mean, he does have a lot of knockouts. I'll go Madge by KO, TKO. Line for this one, I mean, let's see what the line for this one is. Minus 300 for Madge. It's a crazy line. Definitely a crazy line for Madge. Over 1.5, minus 115. It should probably go over 1.5 rounds. I don't know. I don't really feel too good. I'd probably take the under 2.5. If you can find under 2.5 on DraftKings later in the week, I would probably take the under. Just take Madge as a parlay piece. I think he's gonna be the better striker. He's gonna land more output out there. He also has good cardio. I mean, he's a former what's it called? Former 155er. So he looked pretty good out there. 170. I think he's gonna win this fight. I like Madge to win. He looked really good over Brendan Ward, who was supposed to be fighting on this card, but I guess he's not. Is he still fighting? I think he's still fighting on this card. I can't remember. But yeah, he's not fighting. Oh yeah, he's fighting Magomed Umalatov. Yeah, he's fighting on this card. Madge by TKO is gonna be my pick. Up next, we got Kamaka the third taking on Pedro Carvalho. Kamaka should have this one in the back for sure, man. Pedro does have that win over Madge Bernal, it's not a bad win. I mean, that's really not a bad win. But I think Kamaka is gonna be much quicker. He's a year older. I mean, I thought Pedro Carvalho was like 30 years old. He looks like he's 38 or 40 the way he's fighting out there. I think Kamaka should have this one in the bag. He's gonna be the far better striker, better wrestler. Also, he's gonna be able to use the get up to his feet if he gets taken on. I don't really see him getting taken on. I think Carvalho's been taking too much damage. I mean, he got dropped early by Loughnane, who doesn't have a lot of power on the feet, in my opinion. But that was early stoppage, if we're being honest. That was kind of early stoppage in the first round by the referee. But Carvalho was still hurt. He was still wobbled all over the place. I'm going to go Kamaka. I think Kamaka can... Does he get the finish? I'm going to say he gets the finish. I could see him getting a finish here. Kamaka, I mean, he's been looking really good out there recently. Training at Extreme Couture. He's been putting things together. I think Kamaka will get this one done. Losing to TJ Brown back in 2021, I mean, it's not a good look, but he's been looking good out there recently. Lost close fight to Justin Gonzalez. It's not bad. I mean, Justin Gonzalez is actually not bad. Give me a Kamaka by KO, TKO, or a decision. I actually think he's a good parlay piece. I haven't parlayed him myself yet, but I was like, I could have probably parlayed minus 485, but the line came down now. Kamaka's minus 350 now, so I'm happy that I didn't parlay him early because I was thinking that there might be some money coming in on Pedro, because I don't think Kamaka should be minus 400, minus 500 over anyone. But I'm going to go Kamaka by KO. I think he can get the KO second, third round KO, TKO. What's the overs and unders? Let's see what the overs and unders are. Under 2.5 rounds, minus plus 121. I like the under 2.5. I'm probably going to bet the under 2.5 also. Maybe I'll parlay Kamaka, or I'm probably gonna bet the under 2.5. Maybe one of those two. I like the under 2.5 a lot. I think it goes under. I see this fight going under 2.5 rounds because I don't think Carvalho has durability to go all 3 rounds. He's tough though. He's definitely tough. Up next we got Goiti Yamauchi taking on Andrey Koreshkov. Give me Andrey Koreshkov. Goiti Yamauchi. I mean, he's out there winning fights, but barely. Has 2 wins over Neiman and Gracie, who I don't think too highly of, to be honest with you guys. Who's mostly jiu-jitsu, doesn't have much striking on that, and you made that stand-up fight really close with Yamauchi. Yeah, give me Koreshkov. I think Koreshkov can win this one. He only lost to Umalatov 29-20. He won I think he won the first or second round out there. I think he won the second round, and then got kind of tired. Had some bad fight IQ out there, so I'd be careful if you're trying to parlay him up or something. This could be a really close fight. I'm gonna say Koreshkov gets done by decision. I'm gonna say Koreshkov by decision here. Um, I think it's gonna be a stand-up fight. It's probably gonna go the distance. I think it goes the distance. I don't see them finishing each other. Minus 130 for Andrey Koreshkov. He actually opened up at plus 130, so there's been some line movement on his way. Under over 2.5 rounds minus 200. I don't think Andrey Koreshkov is a bad play if you want to bet him. I just his cardio can be an issue, but I think he should win this one. I think he can win this fight. I'm not that high on Yamauchi. He's out there winning fights. He's only lost to Dan Murad and Michael Wenham Page and Michael Chandler, Bubba Jenkins. So other than that, he's out there he beat Adam Piccolotti, who's not bad. Levon Chukili, who's not bad. So he's actually got some good wins out there, but I'm not that high on him. I think he looked pretty terrible with loss to Murad. That was a really close fight. He does put a lot of pressure on you, so Koreshkov's gonna need to stay away from the fence. And I don't think Koreshkov's gonna be worried about getting taken down here, so it's gonna be a stand-up fight. He can probably go for takedowns of his own, but I'm gonna say Koreshkov gets done by decision. Up next, we got Timur Khizriev taking on Enrique Barzola. To give me Timur Khizriev, he's gonna be fighting a former bantamweight here, Enrique Barzola, and Timur Khizriev is a really good high-level wrestler. Has really good striking on the feet. It's not that dangerous on the feet. I'm gonna say Timur Khizriev gets done by decision. I think it goes all 3 rounds. I don't really see him finishing this fight. Barzola's really tough. I actually bet on Adam Borik's by decision plus 130, and it had the over 2.5 rounds. That was a sweaty over 2.5 rounds because Barzola took some damage in that fight. He got dropped a couple of times. Was having some success on the feet. Against Adam Borix, who was looking tired out there. Barzola's definitely got a gas tank. He's tough for sure, and he's also got phenomenal cardio out there. I just don't see him out wrestling Timur Khizriev. That's what it comes down to. And on the feet, Timur Khizriev can strike with him on the feet. It's not like Barzola's a high-level striker. He's okay striker, but I think Timur Khizriev will be the better striker, better wrestler. Give me Timur Khizriev by decision. I really don't see him finishing Barzola. Barzola's really tough, and he's got crazy gas tank, so I don't really see a submission or anything like that. Give me Khizriev, minus 600 for Khizriev. Not damn. Yeah, I think Khizriev is good. You can still get him at minus 500, minus 575. Jesus Christ. Over 2.5. I like the over 2.5. I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. Over 2.5 rounds, minus 270. I like the over. Give me the over 2.5 rounds in a parlay. I'm probably gonna parlay the over 2.5. But Khizriev as a parlay piece is not bad. Even a minus 500, 600 is crazy though. But a guy doesn't have a lot of finishing ability out there, but he knows how to win decisions out there. The guy's really good at winning decisions. He got 11 decisions, unanimous too, not even split. So it's not like making these fights really close, winning these fights clearly out there. He's beat Brett Johns recently, who's a good wrestler also. So he should have this one in the bag. I think it's still good parlay piece, even a minus 600, minus 500. Up next, we got Murad Ramazanov taking on Shamil Musaev. This is a good fight, man. This is a really good fight. I'm kind of shocked they're matching these guys up against each other, but I guess they're really trying to find out who that next guy is from Russia. OV versus EV, man. OV versus EV. Murad Ramazanov taking on Shamil Musaev. Shamil Musaev is a dangerous striker, man. This guy's got some power, pinpoint accuracy on the striking, and even out there and first one to ever knock out Logan Storley. That's impressive. Logan Storley's never been KO'd before that, and that was the first time he ever got KO'd. And it was brutal KO, man. It was a nasty KO on the feet. He put him out cold. Then the ground and pound follow up shot was nasty too. Yeah. dangerous striker, man. Oh, look at Murad Ramazanov. Is he gonna get those takedowns? He needs those takedowns because I would not play around on the feet with Musaev. Musaev was a dangerous striker on the feet. Part of me thinks that Murad probably is gonna get those takedowns, and he's got heavy top pressure, really good takedowns, really good wrestling. And part of me thinks that Shamil Musaev is only gonna be working on that grappling takedown defense, because that's the only thing he needs to work on, takedown defense. This is a 50-50 fight, but give me the underdog Shamil Musaev as a dog. Is he gonna get the KO though? I'm not sure if he's gonna get the KO. Murad Ramazanov. We haven't really seen his chin tested. I mean, he hasn't really fought anyone. He did fight a guy who's what's his name, Boyev back in 2019. So the guy is definitely tough, man. He's out there beating some high level guys. I had him by a finish over Storley, and he got the submission over Storley. I had a feeling he's gonna go out there and submit him. A lot of people really didn't think he's gonna go out there finish him. But Storley, I mean, is that the first? I think that's the first time we ever been subbed before. Yeah, so this guy's if he gets this fight to the ground, he's gonna win this fight. If he can't get it to the ground, I think Musaev will be the better striker on the feet. So give me the danger striker on the feet, who's also underdog. Musaev, not a lot of confidence, but plus 115. Yeah, give me Musaev as underdog, slight underdog, plus 115. Over 1.5 rounds, minus 200. I would not touch the overs in this one. I haven't bet Musaev yet. I mean, he was even money. He's still even money on some books out there. No, he's not even money. He's actually underdog now. So there's been some money coming in on Murad Ramazanov, probably because of wrestling edge he has in this fight. If he can start getting takedowns, man, he's gonna win this fight, I think. But if he can't get those takedowns, he can't control Musaev on the ground, he's probably gonna be cooked because Musaev has some nice knees. Nice kicks up the middle, body kicks, head kicks, and the striking is really dangerous striker on the feet. He's undefeated also, so he has been out grappled in some of these fights out there. So I guess that's what people are going back and watching. That's what they're betting Ramazanov, and Ramazanov might well go out there and out grapple this guy. He has that skill set. Yeah, I'm gonna favor Musaev though as a dog. This would be even money, I think, in my opinion, because Musaev is a better striker, Ramazanov is a better wrestler. So whoever can implement their game plan out there is gonna win this fight. I think it goes over. But I'm just not gonna bet it over in a Musaev fight because the guy is so dangerous. Up next we got Lorenz Larkin taking on Alan Domínguez. Give me Larkin. I think Larkin will win this fight, man. These guys out there fighting in Lux Fight League, which is not bad. I mean, Lux Fight League is not bad. And we've seen a guy recently, Sergio. Last week he was fighting in Lux Fight League and out there winning fights. Yeah, Sergio. So losing Sergio is honestly not bad. But he lost by first on submission. That's not good either. Give me Larkins. I think Larkins will win this fight by. I'm gonna say he gets it done by decision. He has a lot of knockouts, man. Can he go out there and get a KO? I'm gonna say a decision. I mean, Allen's pretty tough though, so I don't know if he's gonna get KO'd right away. Like, he's never been KO'd. He has been subbed before, so I'm gonna say Larkin gets it done by decision. Let's see what the line is. Larkin minus 276. Line's definitely wide. I mean, give me Larkins by decision. The guy's 37 years old though. Jesus Christ. I didn't even know he's 37 years old. But he's fighting the way better competition out there. He should not be losing this fight, even at 37. But this guy might have the goods, man. This guy, Alan Domínguez, might have the goods. Give me the guy that's out there fighting better competition, Larkin by decision. What's the overs in this? Let's see what the overs in that one is. Over 1.5 rounds minus 205. Under 1.5 rounds minus plus 165. I don't know. That's might go under, might go over. Up next we got Braga. Gabriel, always Braga taking to Bubba Jenkins. Give me Braga all day long. Braga's gonna win this fight, man. I've seen Bubba Jenkins look terrible out there recently. I think he's definitely on the downward spiral right now. He's looking really bad out there. His cardio's not holding up anymore. His durability's not really holding up anymore either. Like, he's looked terrible in that. I mean, losing to Pinedo, I mean, no shame losing to Pinedo. Pinedo's got crazy power and he's really, like, on a roll right now. The way he lost to Kamaka, man, he had, like, a cardio for first round to go for takedowns. He got some takedowns later, just doesn't really do anything with takedowns. He's not going to do shit with takedowns, so, like, it's not going to matter. Braga's going to be able to get up to his feet if he gets taken down. He's going to put that work on Bubba Jenkins. He's going to hurt him on the feet. I don't know if he knocks him out. I'm not sure if he knocks him out. I could see a KO. I think a KO is likely because Bubba Jenkins has been taking a lot of damage recently, man. He's like, yeah, his cardio is not really there anymore either. So I don't really trust him anymore. Braga should have this one in the bag. But one thing I also want to say about Braga, I had money on him over Justin Gonzalez. He got the KO in the first round. I mean, first guy to ever KO Gonzalez, which is pretty impressive. Gonzalez doesn't really go out there and get finished before. He's never been finished before. So Braga's got some nasty striking. Also, he was losing that first round before he got that KO. He hit him with a left hook. When Braga, I was right at the buzzer too. That was nasty KO from Braga, and he was dealing with some stuff from the outside. On the outside, man, his coach died recently, so he was like, maybe because of that, he wasn't really getting going early. Still found a way to win that fight. Got the first round KO with Gonzalez. It was pretty tough and durable. That was right on the chin too. That was a nasty KO. Give me Braga. I'll say Braga by KO. But I'm not really sold if he's gonna get. I'm not really sure if he's gonna get the KO. Bubba Jenkins is pretty tough though out there. I'll say KO. I think Braga can get the KO. I mean, I think I'll go second on KO for Braga. I think he can put those hands on Bubba Jenkins and knock him out cold. Bubba Jenkins probably gonna look to survive, but I think he's gonna go for takedowns and Braga's gonna get up to his feet over and over. He's gonna get the KO. Braga by KO, and I have money on Braga. He's the only guy that I bet on this card yet. I think Braga will get this one done by KO. Is going to be my pick. Braga, I got him at minus 125 early. Then I also parlay him at minus 170 with the Gene Silva from UFC on Saturday. From UFC 303. I mean, he's minus 200 now. Should he be minus 200? I mean, I think he should. Yeah, I like him. I think you can still get him at plus minus 165 on some books out there. Braga by KO is going to be my pick. Let's see what the overs and unders are. Over 2.5 minus 170. Under 2.5 plus 140. I just like Braga money line, to be honest with you guys. I just like his money line. You can bet it straight up, or you can parlay if you want. Next up, we got Magomed Umalatov taking on Brandon Ward. Give me Magomed Umalatov by first round KO. Brandon Ward is pretty terrible, man. He's got no cardio past the first 2 minutes. And I really don't think Brandon Ward is all that good. He's got some power, but he's not knocking Umalatov, and he's gonna get knocked out on the cold. He's gonna get knocked out cold in the first round, I think. Give me Umalatov by first round KO. Umalatov will win this fight for sure, and this guy's minus 1,000 almost raised. So Umalatov gonna be the better wrestler. He can get it grounded, pound finish. Doesn't go for a lot of submissions out there. I mean, he's only got one submission. I think KO is more likely. Magomed Umalatov by KO, TKO, first round. Minus 1,500 now. Damn. Minus 1,500 now. Under 1.5 rounds, minus 660. I think it goes under 1.5 rounds. Umalatov by KO, if you can find a prop out there. I think that should be solid. 1,500 parlay piece. It's crazy. I mean, the line's definitely crazy. But it makes sense, man. Ward's not really that guy anymore. He's too open to getting countered, and he's gonna get knocked out cold. Umalatov by KO, TKO. Up next, we got Logan Storley taking on Luca Pacolade. Now, Luca was supposed to fight someone else on this card, man. He was supposed to fight this guy earlier. So he was supposed to fight this guy, Jack Gisolo. I was picking Luca there. I mean, I was pretty confident he's gonna win that fight, but I guess they had to find a replacement for Logan Storley, and because his opponent pulled out, so they found Luca. They matched him up now. Storley should have this one. I mean, but obviously he's taking his first KO loss ever in his career. You never know how he's gonna bounce back after that KO loss. Yeah, he's a really good wrestler. I mean, all-American wrestler. Has nice takedowns, good cardio also. Striking is not that good. I mean, and he's taking his first career loss KO. You never know how that's gonna impact his mindset out there. He's only 31 years old, so I'm gonna go Storley by decision. I don't think I'll bet on it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll bet on it, but I'm gonna pick him by decision. Let's see what the line is. Storley minus 300. Yeah, I'm not betting on him. Over. Let's see what the over is. It over? Over 2.5 rounds minus 210. I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. It should go over 2.5 rounds for sure. Alright, guys. Up next, we got Brendan Loughnane taking on Justin Gonzalez. Give me Loughnane, but I'm not like. I don't think I'll be betting on him at this line. I mean, no way. There's no way I'm gonna bet him at this line. I mean, he got the KO over Pedro Carvalho. I had him by KO. I had him by second on KO, which is plus 450. There probably should have been a second on KO, but the referee called it a little bit early. In my opinion, the second on KO was what I was really hoping for because it was like plus 450, so it was a really good line. But then the round 1 KO. But the referee called it a little bit early, but he was still putting the beating on Pedro, who's a can. Obviously got KO'd with the flying knee by Jesus Pinedo in the first round. But Pinedo's a monster. Gonzalez, man, Gonzalez honestly not terrible. He's only been losing to guys like Khizriev, then he got knocked out by Braga. Like, he was winning that first round, like I was talking about earlier. He was actually controlling the first round, going for takedowns and winning that first round. Wasn't really doing anything with the takedowns, but still winning the first round either way. And obviously got out grappled by Madge who's a really good wrestler and can go for takedowns over has a win with Kamaka, third. I'm gonna say Loughnane gets done by decision. Bujala is pretty tough though. I don't know if I see him finishing him. I know a lot of people think by KO. I don't know. I don't think a KO is that likely. He got clipped with a perfect shot with a perfect left hook from Braga, but he's pretty durable though normally. He can definitely make this fight close, man. He's actually a good fighter. Just the line's kind of crazy here. So the line came down and he was plus 500 at one point. He's plus 375 now. And what's the over? Over 2.5 rounds, minus 185. Yeah, I think it goes over 2.5 rounds. Gonzalez is pretty tough and durable. I think Loughnane can have success with the leg kicks, with the striking from the outside, maybe some jabs out there. Doesn't have a lot of power. Doesn't have a lot of one punch power. He can definitely hurt you with the accumulation punches like volume. I mean, but I don't know if he's gonna one punch kill Gonzalez. I think it goes over. I'm gonna say Loughnane gets it done by decision. So there you go, guys. Those are my picks. Let's do a parlay. Let's do a parlay for this card now. Let me see if I can do a parlay right now. Let's do a parlay for this card, PFO. I like Braga a lot. I think Braga's gonna win. Braga should get this one. Khizriev. I think Khizriev should win also. Kamaka. I think Kamaka's gonna win. And where's Umalatov? Damn, Umalatov's only like plus 1450. He should win for sure, but you're not getting much juice on that line with putting him in there. Yeah, just Khizriev should win. Khizriev should win this one. So we already have him in the line. Kamaka's gonna. I think this 3-leg parlay is actually solid. Yeah, I'm not sure about these other guys out there. You can take the over 2.5 rounds in the Khizriev fight if you want to get more juice on the parlay. But yeah, I guess you can put Umalatov in there. Plus 142 for a 4-leg parlay. I think I see that one hitting. I do see that 4-leg parlay hitting. So let me know what you guys think about the picks, guys. Those are my picks for PFO. That's my full card breakdown for PFO. So I'm picking Loughnane by decision, Logan Storley by decision, picking Umalatov by first round KO, Braga by KO, Lorenz Larkins by decision. I mean, he might get the KO though. Shamil Musaev by KO or decision. I'm not sure which one. That one's like a tough fight to call. Ramazanov is very capable of winning that fight, but I'm gonna go with underdog Musaev. Khizriev by decision. Andrey Koreshkov by decision. Kamaka by KO. Madge by decision. If he gets a submission of Gracie, that's going to be really impressive. Gracie's never been sub before. So if he's the first one to submit Gracie, that's going to be impressive. Madge by decision, and maybe submission, or John's by decision. So there you go, guys. Those are my picks. Full card breakdown for PFO 6. Make sure you guys drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys leave a comment down with your most confident parlays on this card. And if you guys want to support the channel, you can become a member on the channel. It's only $4.99 a month, and you get live streams perk also. Also you get to see the bets that I'm placing for UFC and PFL in the members tab. So there you go, guys. I'm gonna take it easy now. I appreciate you guys watching as always. Appreciate the support. I appreciate all the members we already have on the channel. Big shout out to all the members, man. I appreciate you guys' support. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy, guys. Hope you guys have a good week, and best of luck on all your bets. Later.